so here we have our print. We just pulled it off the printer bed. It's all cooled down. You can see it's not a finished product. There is some cleanup. We have to break away the brim, remove some, all the support brim. We built in a little support here, so the model had a nice crisp edge, no overhanging gaps like you see on the bottom of these that they string across. If you don't have a support. This one was printed without a support, so we had the crisp edge. Anyway, here's our product. This is the connector for the Z55 active suspension. So everything is pretty fitted pretty well. Pretty high quality resistor. This is one that skipped in the print process. It's not always 100%. Not sure what happened. The little belts and gears, so maybe something skipped. I do have dogs. Maybe they bumped the table. I hope it's not that sensitive. Anyway. All right, we'll go ahead and... This is PETG. New material, kind of the replacement for ABS. Anyway. Pretty strong. We'll go ahead and we'll break some of this brim away for you. I want to see how. Well, it took some shape. Didn't break. Trying to pull the connector piece off. I mean, we printed this 100% infill. There we go. All right, so let's take a look. Pretty solid stuff. I mean, there's no lines. PLA shows a little bit, a lot of lines. Pretty good stuff. There we get some little bit of lineage, but we still can't split it. Pretty quality print for this little Monoprice Select. All right, so let's try one more little test with this PETG. This is intended to go on a car. Not to say that ABS is much better properties, but let's at least put it to the test. All right, so I have a propane torch here. Doesn't really stay lit. I mean, it does break. I mean, the temperature break for this starts at 220 up to 250 for printing. Before it starts catching on fire. So yeah, didn't catch on fire. All right, since we're putting that to the test, well, here's one I printed in ABS. I just wasn't comfortable with ABS in general. PLA is a little bit more environmentally friendly. It's a little bit more, well, it's newer, can be made with recycled plastics too, as PET. Anyway, let's try the strength test on this one. Oh yeah. Well, let me just tell you, this is a little different. Oh yeah. You can see the crosshatch. I did print this one. It is not solid. The ABS is extremely hard to print solid. It starts warping. Oh, gross. Anyway, Well, here, let's try to see if we can. Yeah, a lot easier. Definitely separated. Oh yeah, you can see the, yeah, I'm not happy with this stuff. We'll still play around with it because it seems to be industry, but it's not cutting edge. Oh. Let's catch it on fire. Oh wow. Well, you can see how easy that was. Oh, and it stinks in here now. Oh.